We're going.
My name is Berni. I have an amazing husband and 2 beautiful children, whom I love very, very much. I had accomplished most of what I wanted to do personally and professionally, or so I thought. When my work environment grew toxic, I left a successful 20-year career as a banking executive. It sent me spiraling into complete identity crisis. After months of fruitless job searching, I decided to fly in the face of convention and followed my heart to pursue a childhood dream of making a movie. I knew I wanted my film to help others through difficult transitions. So when I was invited to join a group of spiritual teachers for a conference in India, I took a leap of faith, left my family during the holidays, and went on a cinematic quest to make a documentary. But when I arrived, everything seemed to go wrong. I was like Alice in Wonderland falling down the rabbit hole.
We don't have plans. I've been so stressed out and trying to contain it. Where are we going? What's the travel itinerary? Where do we leave and what day? I think it's wonderful that the conference took place and we got some great coverage of the conference. I'm feeling that that's not what this documentary is about anymore.
What is the worst fear you have? This is not about snakes.
It's the fear of the unknown. Where am I going? What am I doing?
Have you numbed yourself to life?
My childhood began in Vietnam with chaos. I was 4 years old when my mother and I evacuated just days before Saigon fell. Then, when I was 8 years old, I evacuated yet again from another war-torn country. I've been searching for security and a normal life ever since.
The chaos and not knowing and having to go with the flow was part of my lesson. The control freak in me and the recovering perfectionist in me had to really adjust to the circumstances.
I want to renew myself. I'm tired of who I am. How do I forgive and move forward?
You came here seeking, and not I, but Creator has said, go find. You have not stepped into your own awareness of the magnitude of what your mission in this world is.
Life is a journey, and we create that journey as we go. We oftentimes lose our ways because we forget that we are the creator of our own lives.
At the beginning of my trip, I felt very alone. My roommate, Bianca, told me that the way to connect is to allow others into my experience.
My favorite thing about the trip is meeting Berni.
She's unfolding herself and blossoming with all of us.
Letting life live us means letting go of what we think we know about how life is supposed to go.
Of the things that you've learned, how are you going to share that wisdom with other people? Because you've essentially taken information and created knowledge for yourself. The wisdom is what you share with other people.
I think that the essence of me is the same. My perspective is what has changed.
Every experience of loss is an opportunity to grow into your bigger, most magnificent self.
I really associate my travels to India as an education. I have been in a classroom with no walls.
Learning sometimes that you don't know what's around the next corner, and it's okay, because it's a lovely adventure, and if you are willing to take the ride, you'd probably be surprised at the people that you meet and the experiences that you're going to have.
But I look back and I think, oh my gosh, the experience that I've been having, what was I waiting for?
This fire is definitely lit inside me right now.
The documentary really took on a life of its own. There's so many other conversations to be had about what happens after this documentary. It's really just a beginning. The day is starting, and so is my journey. The Berni journey.
I wandered to India to make a documentary, hoping to find myself in the process. I came home living my documentary, realizing I was never lost. My name is Berni, and this is my journey.